Whoa! Far out!
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. There's significant storm conditions outside. It's summer here in New Zealand and I wasn't really expecting it to be like this. It's currently 13 degrees Celsius and there's forecast to be 70 to 100 km/h winds. I got some new gear to test out and I don't even know where I'm going to be camping. Might have to go to the cabin. But yeah, I want to get wet. That's going to be unavoidable, but it should be a fun video. So let's get settled down, get some popcorn, and I'll come back to you guys when I'm on the trail. There's like sheets of rain hitting the car. I want to get so sticky and humid wearing the rain jacket in this condition. Alright, we're off. The rain's kind of eased a bit. Actually, no it hasn't. It's just coming in from all directions. Alright. Because it's windy and spiraling around here. But yeah, like I said, I have no idea where I'm actually going to camp. But we'll see if we find any good spots. There's a few cars in the car park. Not sure if they're staying there tonight or not, but yeah, I'll carry on. And I'm already wet, so I won't say I'll try and not get wet. Hey everybody, I found this spot. Never camped here before, but it should be quite nice. I think the sun will come up over there in the morning and I can have views out, you know, the quiet and calm of the bush and the rain, but it's wet. I'm soaked. I was walking for about 30 minutes and yeah, I just got to get set up. I'm gonna have to find a stick for the tarp, but I've got the Helleberg-Nyack and I'll get that set up now. Whoa! Far out! The camera just almost flew over. There's some savage wind gusts coming in. You gotta be careful. Okay, I'm gonna guide the tent out. The rain's coming in though, it's pretty relentless. I think it's all over the lens. I'm not sure which direction the wind's coming from. It's like spinning around. So setting up the tarp is going to be a bit difficult to get it right. It's taking shape. Aha! We have shelter. That was a bit of a mission. I've got to sort all this stuff out, get all my gear sorted out. And yeah, it's not that cold luckily, considering, you know, it's summertime. This Big Agnes chair, by the way, you guys know I've used this thing 100 times. I'll show you why it's better. It interlocks with metal on metal and no plastic hubs. Used it on like 100 camps. You can pick them up from the Gearshop. I think I've got some real good sales on at the moment. So I'll chuck a link in the description. And that's the Gearshop for all you Kiwis. Fantastic chair. Oh man, this is actually a really nice campsite. Beautiful views out, misty hills. Nicely tucked in here. It's quite stormy. Tarps blowing around, water everywhere. This is going to be fun. Check that out. That's quite a lot easier to set up than my other table. This is another piece of gear from Alton. So I'll be testing that out on this trip. Far out, it's coming in. I had to put an extra guy line to keep the side pulled down. There's some pretty serious weather. I wasn't expecting it to be like this. Oh well, I might try to get myself dry. See what's going on under the rain jacket. I chucked my hood on to try warm myself up a bit. I've got myself here a cup of tea. I'll hopefully get warm when I drink this. It's no milk, just straight black. Like an English builder. But cheers everybody. This is quite exciting. I wasn't expecting it to be so stormy, so I'm in my element. But yeah, I'm gonna have this warm up. And I suppose I'll come back to you guys for dinner or something. Didn't think I was gonna need this, but man, that's nice. This is New Zealand summer. To be honest though, the last couple of days it was 31 degrees Celsius. So, you know, it's not kind of normal for it to be like this here. Although, you know, we're a small island in the middle of the ocean and we get crazy weather. But yeah, no fire tonight. It's too much wind. It's that time again, guys. Hot dog time. This is like a little Christmas treat for me. Merry Christmas, by the way. If I don't post another video before then, I probably will. But I've been trying to lose weight at home, but I'm out on camp, so I'm gonna have some treats. And the treat that I chose was a 6-pack of hot dogs. Get all those wieners in there. The rain stopped, but there's still massive wind gusts coming through. So got to be careful that the camera doesn't blow over, this tarp doesn't come and destroy everything. It might not look it, but it's actually 8:30 PM, so it's well past my dinner time. There's just so much daylight at the moment. This is a beautiful spot to camp. Nice rolling hills. Kind of like England maybe, for you people from the UK. Could be Scotland maybe, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I think that wind's dying down, which is nice. And the rain, I think, has stopped for now too. That was a deluge when setting up. It was intense. I propped up the side of the tarp because it seems the winds have died down a bit, so I can get a bit more viewing angles. These hot dogs, the aromas, they're kind of getting blown away, but I'm in such close proximity to the dogs that I can smell them. Lovely little wieners. Alright, I think these are done. I've also got these. The gourmet brioche buns. Absolutely delicious. Will I eat them all? I don't know. Gentle when you insert the sausage. Don't want any tearing. And the French's mustard. All right, let's give these a taste. Absolutely exquisite. The soft brioche, the nice smoky, you know, these are artisanal hot dogs. They're just not some filthy ones from the supermarket. I think they're made locally and they're delicious. Oh man. That French's mustard is a great product. Let me get a bit more on there. Oh yeah. What can I say? Hot dogs are the best camp meal because they're so easy. Just chuck them in the pan and they're done. It's almost no mess. 2 gone already. Number 3. Cheers everyone. Oh. Number 4. 5, 6.
That's 4 down. I need a breather before I do 5 and 6.
It's clearing up to be an absolutely beautiful evening. Should have a nice relaxed sleep. Hopefully the wind just stops. I can get super cozy in the bed with a full tummy. I want to finish these off, number 5 and number 6. Then I've got a lot of digesting to do. Bon appetit.
I think I feel about 75% full.
While this food's digesting, I just want to say thanks to Surfshark for being the sponsor of today's video. If you guys didn't know, Surfshark develops humanized privacy and security solutions to safeguard your data and your privacy online. It allows you to virtually travel the world, browse privately by encrypting your internet activity, and block ads and malware that can get into your way, and more. A VPN, or virtual private network, is a tool that encrypts your data and masks your IP address so that you can have a safe and secure connection to the internet. Your IP address is tied to your physical location, but when you use Surfshark VPN, the websites that you visit see the VPN's address instead of yours. The encryption masks your data behind a code so that no third parties can access it. So, what does this really mean in reality? Well, you can unlock your favorite streaming services by selecting a server in another country and get access to a whole bunch more content that might not be available where you live. You can use social media and censored content anywhere, as some countries restrict access. And you can also just enjoy shopping for things like rental cars, flights and accommodation, because prices vary depending on the search location. These are just a few of the benefits of using Surfshark VPN, and there's no risk for giving it a try because there's a 30-day money-back guarantee and it's currently on offer for an unbeatable price. You can sign up one account and connect as many devices as you like and get the whole house safe and secure searching the web. So head on over to surfshark.com/Abel in Victoria and get 4 extra months of Surfshark at an unbeatable price. Finally, it's dark. I think it's like 10 PM. It's actually pretty late. The camera always makes the shot look far lighter than it is. That's just like Sony cameras. They're real good in low light conditions. But yeah, I'm super full and I gotta digest all those hot dogs. But it's gonna be a cozy night in the tent. I think I'm gonna pack down, get all this stuff sorted, and then set up my bed in the tent, and I'll show you guys my sleep system, which is going to be quite nice. I have a new quilt to try, and I've got my Big Agnes Zoom UL sleeping pad, which is always very comfy. But the last light's fading now, and yeah, just want to get into the tent and relax. I love this tent, the Helleberg Niak. Right, gonna get my pad inflated. This is my new quilt from Alton. Same people that do the rain jacket and the tarp and, you know, the table and stuff. It's rated to, I think it's -5, probably like a comfort around 0. So I'm gonna overheat tonight, I would say. But we'll test it out. I'm gonna sleep with the door. I'll shut the mesh, but I think I'll leave the whole front of the tent open so I can get some real good airflow. Because I mean, we are in summer, even though it's a cool summer's night. But I'll get this attached, maybe a pad strap, and I'll get my pillow sorted. Oh man, I'm perfectly flat. That's nice for a change. Oh man. This is super cozy. I think the sun's gonna come up right into the tent as well. Should be a good night's sleep in here, I reckon. So this quilt's 850 fill power, and I think there's 500 or so grams of down. So it's pretty high spec, and it's got a fully enclosed and insulated footbox, which is probably a bit overkill for these conditions. But you know, it is actually quite chilly, and if I sleep with the door open, it will probably drop down to quite a nice cool temperature overnight. I'll definitely take this puffer jacket off. But yeah, there's a good breeze coming through. It's fully dark now. This is cozy. Oh, there's a tiny bit of light just on the hills over there. But man, this pad, the pressure relief on this thing's amazing. It's got nice dimpling, and it's wide with extra like little enlarged baffle chambers on the edge, so it kind of cradles your body in. This is a Big Agnes Zoom UL, another piece of gear that you can get from the Gearshop in Nelson. I talk about it because I live in Nelson and it's like the best shop for gear in New Zealand. So I go there and I get all my stuff. But yeah, check it out. It's a lovely pad. It's just a great setup. Look how cozy it is. But I think I might shut up the tent and yeah, chill out. But it's been a fantastic night. The hot dogs are amazing. It's just good to be back out in a rainstorm. But yeah, I think I'll go to sleep and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody. There's a lot of mosquitoes buzzing around the tent. I woke up in the night and I opened up the mesh door a little bit and a heap came in and they bit all over my body. I got welts on my body. You probably can't see, but I squished a whole bunch off on the tent. But other than that, fantastic sleep. A little bit of rain in the night and there's just crazy bird life here. You'll probably be able to hear all that. But it's time for a coffee. I just realised I've done something real dumb. I want to have an AeroPress, but I've only brought one cup. So you'll see why this is dumb in a second. But we're going to try and do it anyway. I haven't had the AeroPress on camp in a while, so I was looking forward to it. Get this little paper filter. And pop that in there, screw it back on. And then what you do is, you get your little dose of coffee, tip that in. So far you're thinking, what's the issue? If you've made AeroPress before, you'll know. Looks like we almost got a boil. So my problem is, you're supposed to put this onto a cup and then pour the water in the top. But I think I can work around it. If I pour the water in real quick, and I put the top back on, and I form a suction back, it shouldn't dribble out too much. And then I can put it onto the cup once the water's in. Tip the rest out. I'm gonna get it on. I think that worked alright. I had a real good sleep, by the way. This quilt, even though it was spec'd for colder temperatures than what it was, it's quite nice and long and big, so I just draped it over me without clipping it in or anything, so I could allow a bit of ventilation and stuff, and it was nice. It feels real good on the skin too. I think it's like a 20 denier fabric instead of 10, so it's a bit softer to the touch.
I actually quite like it. I'm going to be testing this one out more. They do a colder temp rating as well, which I could probably use for winter. And it's green. I don't have a green quilt, so, you know, colour is important when you're out camping. Things got to look cool, so they feel good in your mind. At least for me anyway. This coffee's probably nearing completion. You're supposed to leave it for like 2 minutes. And then you press. Ooh, I can smell it already. This makes like a strong, well, it's not strong, a good ratioed filter brew. Oh yeah. Oh, that's delicious. This is my home roasted Colombian. It's so nice. There's a wicker bird over there. I haven't seen one of those on a camp in a while. I wonder if it'll come into the shot. I'm gonna have this from bed. Then I'll probably get up and have another coffee from outside the tent. And I might show you guys around, because now the clouds are gone and it's lighter, so. Whoa, we've got some wind gusts. Woo. All right. Cheers. There he is. It's surprisingly chilly, considering the time of year. I am camping at about 870 meters above sea level though, so that's probably why. It's always a bit colder when you go up in elevation. Stunning morning though. I might relax in the tent for a bit, then I think I'll get up and have another coffee. This is stunning. What a camp spot. I can see why I get quite a lot of wind here. I'm actually right on a little saddle, so the wind's just gushing up a valley and over the top. And the big mountains that you can see out that way, that's where I usually go and camp. That's over in the Cobb Valley, Kahurangi National Park. So this is like quite an interesting perspective on the landscape, seeing the mountains from a different angle that I usually don't see them from. I'm liking this. I need a big zoom lens so I can show you guys better. I might buy a new camera lens for that. They're really expensive, the one that I want. I think it's about $4,000, but I want the shots, so I have to do it. It actually works alright using just one cup. You get a little bit of dripping out the bottom, but you can quickly put in the plunger and pull it back, and it suctions the water back in. Saves you bringing 2 cups, might be a good thing actually. But oh, what a morning. It'd be good to get the second brew in me. It requires quite a lot of pressure to press down on this, and the table passes the AeroPress test. It's quite a strong and robust table actually. So a bit of an update on the channel and what's going on. I said in the last video that I was looking at getting a van and kitting it out and making it like a little mission camper. So I've been looking at the Delica vans and I've kind of gone off those in favour of a Toyota Hi-Ace 4-wheel drive and the older ones, the Super Customs. I think they're just more reliable, and there's some real good ones in New Zealand. They cost quite a bit more than the Delicas, but I think if I'm going out deep into the bush, rough conditions, I want to make sure what I'm driving doesn't break down. And these are all older vans because I like the way that they look. So I want to get something that I know is super reliable. So at the moment, I'm searching for a Hi-Ace Super Custom 4-wheel drive, and I've been contacting some people that do van build-outs because I just think if they were to do it for me, it would just be a way better result. And my building days are over. I just camp now. So that's the update with the van. And yeah, it's looking promising. I think it's going to be good. I want a diesel heater in the van too, so I can like be covered in snow and be warm and toasty inside and dry. And for videos that I've got planned coming up on the channel, I do have something a bit different that I think I'm going to do. A camera company reached out to me and wanted me to do a full-on like review type outdoor video with their camera, testing it out. And it's an action camera and it's way better than my current one, so I think I'm going to do it. The sponsored vids really help out the channel, so I know you guys might not like them all the time, but it allows me to get way more gear, keep doing this and making the content, get the van for example. It all costs a lot, so I think I'll do this video and try and make it as cool as possible. The camera actually looks pretty good as well, so I'm looking forward to doing that actually. That might be the next video, and I might be able to do it before Christmas. And after Christmas, my brother's coming back. If you go way back in the channel, you'll see he used to be in some of the older videos, and we're going to plan a big hike together around the mountains and stuff here. Multi-day hike, go bush, deep into the bush. So that'll be like early January that I'll do that video. So that'll be something a bit different as well. You can see some of the like completely untouched wilderness of New Zealand. And yeah, Victoria and Penelope, my baby, and my wife, they're doing real good. It's not really feasible that they come out camping with me yet. Maybe in the future. In the van, probably be easier. But everything's going well with them, and thank you guys for all the kind messages. And I put some photos up on Instagram, so you guys can just kind of, you know, follow along and see what's going on. But yeah, thank you very much for, whoa, big tui just flew past. Yeah, thanks for the kind messages. Really appreciate it, and your comments. And I hope you guys enjoyed this year of camping. It's been pretty epic. And yeah, I learned a lot. And I enjoyed myself a lot. And I went through a lot of punishment. But that's why I do it. So yeah, that's the current state of affairs. Next year is going to be awesome. Have some real cool trips planned. And hopefully I can just do a lot more with the van and go further away in more extreme conditions. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you guys are too. But I'm going to enjoy this brew, enjoy the scenery, and I suppose got to pack all my stuff up. For you guys that didn't know, a quilt, by the way, is not like a sleeping bag. There's no back to it, so it's just like a big sock or a sheet that you sit in, well, lie down in and sleep. This one's pretty cool as well because it's got like a baffle. See, here's like a clip. This clip goes around your pad, but there's like a baffle along there to help stop drafts getting in, which is quite a nice additional feature. I'm really happy with this, by the way. I like it. It comes in a cool compression sack as well. It's a great quilt. We're all packed up. It's time to get out of here.
That was a nice pack up. No rain, no wind. It's just a sunny morning though. And I have a nice stroll down the valley back to the car. But all in all, fantastic camp. I really enjoyed that one. It's nice to get out, hear the birds, eat the hot dogs. But yeah, man, what a spot. I might come back to this area, camp there again. In winter, it would be real nice to get a little fire going. But shouldn't take me too long to get back to the car. And then, yeah, head off home and I'll edit up this video for you guys and you can see it. But just want to say massive shout out to everyone who subscribes, likes, comments, and especially the channel members. There's a good little group of you guys and you continue to support the channel. It means a lot and really helps me out in making these videos. It's been a fantastic year and I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone. But I'm going to head on back in this beautiful scenery and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.